Hello everyone and welcome back to Warframe. So I got a comment on my cost assist video asking what my color scheme was for Equinox, which is quite strange because this is one of the oldest color schemes that I still use for any Warframe. Um, and I'm surprised that this question came about on Equinox and not any other Warframes. But this comment was asked by Sahu SaRa Nunnaqi El Bay. I hope I pronounced that right. He asked what my color palette was for Equinox. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go above and beyond. I will show you my color palettes in some cases for all of my Warframes. So we're going to start with Equinox and we're going to work our way through them. Alright, so Equinox. I'm gonna hopefully do this quickly. I know people are interested in this kind of thing, but if you're not interested, this video is probably going to take a long time to cover. But anyway, Equinox. This is a interesting color scheme. I used to use this for all of my Warframes. Basically, I'm taking mostly classic colors. So this white can be changed out with that. This one that I used from the smoke palette's a little bit more colorful. I also use this green right here and this maroon right here, and it turned out like that. I also got a gray black from smoke colors. You can also get this in the classic saturated. So this is Equinox. Let's move on to Ash. Boy, this is going to take a while. I'm going to skip over frames if I have the Prime variants of them because it's just not worth it really. So, Ash. I don't really use Ash very much, so this is basically what I'm using right now. Again, this color scheme, it's the same thing as my Equinox. I don't use Ash, so I haven't updated this color scheme in a while. This is what I used for all of my frames a couple months ago, really. But I was just experimenting here with blacks and blues, and I put a nice big conclave sigil on the front of it because why not? Again, I don't use Ash, so yeah. Another frame that I don't use, Banshee. Really simple, just black and green. This green is from the Shamrock pack, and I have some cool looking attachments. Alright, so that's Banshee. Next up, Chroma. Don't use Chroma at all. So this is again a very basic color scheme. This gray is in the Grenier, black and smoke palette. I get another one from the Grenier. This orange is also in the Grenier. So Grenier colors right here, and then the energy is white, which can be obtained in the smoke color pack. If you notice a trend, a lot of my colors come from the smoke color pack. Great pack to pick up. I know when I started coloring Warframes, I didn't really think that the smoke palette would be a very good pack. Definitely is. The blacks and grays and whites in this game are awesome, and they're very, very useful. So, Ember Prime. This is not what I use. This is my main color scheme here. It's very Orican-esque. I'm actually using the default, everything default here. And again, the same color scheme here. This is what I used to use for all of my frames. But this is what I mostly use. Very Orican-esque. Most of these come from the smoke palette, and then these yellowish golds come from the Orican palette. Alright, Equinox. Covered her already. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I can make this not take forever. Excalibur. Alright, so this is my Excalibur color scheme. It's very stalkery. This is super, super old. This is actually the oldest color scheme that I still have. You can go back to my older videos. Not the oldest videos, but back probably 8 or 9 months is when I made this color scheme. And I really, really like it. It's pretty freaking awesome. But again, I don't really use Excalibur anymore. I've kind of grown out of him. But I still think that this color scheme is awesome. And I got really, really lucky when I made it. So, yeah. Next up, Frost Prime. Alright, so I have two color schemes for Frost, because I do play him a lot. Siandana's bugged out there. So this is my first one. Very cold colors. We got some grays and blacks, again, from the Smoke Palette. Again, it's a great palette. I use it all the time. These are from the Twilight, this purplish right here. Kind of a lavender color. I am also using the Hailstorm skin, which is Tenogen, and the Zastruga helmet, which is, again, Tenogen. Tenogen is fantastic. I'll show you my attachments, because you'll see a lot of these. The Uru Prime Siandana, this came in the Necros Prime accessories pack, as well as the regular, what's it called? The Prime Access pack. You'll also see me using this jetpack a lot, and this jetpack a lot, and that's mostly what I use. I do also use these occasionally. And then the Acanthus armor comes with the Necros Prime pack as well. So that's my first color scheme. My second one, kind of similar but lighter. I'm using grays from the Smoke Palette again. And this teal color is from the Dojo palette. I think it looks pretty cool. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm using this, like, what is this sigil? Labyrinth from the Cephalon Suda. That's what it is. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, I think it looks pretty awesome. But anyway, moving right along, Hydroid. Oh boy, I don't even know what I'm using for this boy. Stalker colors. Cool. Thank goodness it's not something else. I never use Hydroid ever. I don't think anybody uses Hydroid ever. Yeah. Stalker colors. This is from the classic Saturated. That's how old this is. When I had only the classic Saturated pack, I made this color scheme. So that's how old this is. And Naros. Ooh, this is a frame that I don't play, but I'm really proud of this color scheme. I actually got this from DK Diamantes, and I edited it a little bit. So, this brown is from the Twilight pack. Looks pretty awesome. Then, this is like a really dark blue from the classic Saturated, which is kind of interesting. You can't really tell, but it just adds a little bit. And then these colors are all in the Orchid pack. This little color right here. And it gives them a nice earthy look. And I like it. I very much like it. So, moving right along, Avara. Avara is very tough to color. This is my main color scheme. Do I have it? Nope. Okay, this is my color scheme here. I'm not really sure. I don't play Avara that much. I don't enjoy stealth missions. And I normally use Loki, but I've started to use her with the Infiltrate mod a little bit more. So, all black from the Smoke colors, and this teal is from the Orkin pack. Orkin pack, great pack to get. Definitely recommend that. Loki Prime. Alright, so we have 3 of them. This is a very old color palette right here. I don't use this really, but I think it looks pretty cool. So I'll show it to you guys. So the black is from the Classic Saturated. This is only Classic Saturated. This blue, oh, it's not. This blue is from the Twilight. That's interesting. I thought it was only Classic Saturated. This color is from Classic Saturated. I'm pretty sure you can replace this kind of purple blue with, I don't know, something from here. Maybe like this. Like that. You can't really tell the difference too much. And then this gold is the the standard gold color. Moving right along, here is my, what's it called? Wraith color set palette thing. I try to make Loki look as Wraith-like as possible. I'll show you what I mean. These Wraith weapons, Furax Wraith, like you can see the color palette of this is similar to that. And like Latron Wraith, the black and the red. I tried to match it as much as possible. I think this gray is a little bit too light, but that's beside the point. My third one is this one, and it's kind of crazy actually. You can't really see these stances too much with these melee weapons, which is unfortunate. But he's kind of terrifying, really. It's nice and infested. But I have this red from the Classic Saturated. Again, Classic Saturated, great pack to get. Smoke colors is this black, and this teal from the Orkin palette, and another red from the Classic Saturated. I think he looks pretty scary. I tried to make him look as deranged as possible in this color scheme, which I think I managed to do. Mag Prime, oh boy. I haven't used her in a long time. This is my color palette, I guess. Actually, no, this one is. So I have a rainbow mag. I don't use mag, so I just made this a rainbow mag, because why not, you know? So just random colors. So we got Shamrock Palette for the blue. Pink is from the Classic Saturated. Red from the red, white, and blue pack. You could also use a Classic Saturated color from that. Shamrock for the green. And the yellow comes from Classic Saturated. So that's that. I also have colored my attachments a little bit differently, but I don't want to really get into that too much. So that's Mag. She's a little bit crazy looking. Mesa. Someone I actually started using quite recently, actually. This color scheme is a little bit weird. I haven't really perfected it yet, but I think it isn't too bad. So we got this kind of beige color from the Twilight pack up here. This purple is from the Twilight pack. I believe all of these colors are from the Twilight pack. This brown is from right there in the Twilight pack. This dark brown from there, and then this purple is right here. All from the Twilight color pack. Definitely a good pack to get a pick up for these blues and purples. And also a little bit of the brown, but those are a little bit harder to use. So that's Mesa for now. I also actually have a second one. This. This is from the Classic Saturated. Interesting. This color, I think this is all Classic Saturated. I believe this is a random color scheme, actually. So this teal is from the Classic Saturated. This is a light gray color from right there. This purple is a gray. It's kind of weird how it looks more purple here than it is, I guess. And then this pink is actually from Daybreak. I think I did change that a little bit. Daybreak is a little bit of a weird one. I just recently got it, and it's kind of weird. But that's Mesa. Mirage. Mirage is crazy. I really like how Mirage looks. So this is my first color scheme. I got a black from the color palette. This salmon pink color is from the Corpus pack. This purple is from the Twilight pack. This is actually the same purple that I used for Frost, if you can remember all the way back then. Another gray from the Smoke pack. And this teal is another color that I used for my other Frost in the Dojo pack. Now, here's where stuff gets kind of creepy. This is my terrifying Tenogen Sigin skin for Mirage. It's a really terrifying skin, I'm not going to lie. But we got a black from the Smoke, a gray from the Smoke. This green is actually from the Classic Saturated, and I believe this is from, Shamrock. This green right here. And I think it makes her look really terrifying. But Moving right along, Necros Prime. I love Necros Prime's look. This is my favorite color scheme for Necros Prime. It's a white, gray, and Orican color. So we got a gray from the Smoke Colors pack. Another one from the Smoke Colors. This one's a little bit lighter. It is right here. This is the top left corner in the Orican pack. And we got some light golds from the Orican pack to give him those little accents of gold. I really, really like how this turned out. I think it looks awesome. Moving right along. Don't worry about that. This is my other one. This is black, purple, and gold. I think it looks pretty awesome. Again, I think this one looks better, but this one's kind of cool too. So we got a gray from the smoke, a black from the smoke. This purple comes from the Twilight, as well as this purple, just a little bit lighter. And this gold is again from the Orican pack. So there you go. There's Necros Prime. Alright, Nova. A frame that I use quite a bit. So this is my Slova build, I believe. Or my Slova color scheme. This is actually a random color scheme. Completely random. I did not create this. The random colors button created this. But this comes from the Storm pack. This gray color here. I'm not really sure how to describe that, honestly. This dark maroon red comes from the Storm. All of these come from the Storm, I believe. This is right there, this color. This mustard yellow looks kind of disgusting, but at the same time I really like how that accents it, and it gives it a nice brass look on the gold parts. And then this lighter red here for the energy color, and I think it looks pretty cool. Like it's kind of weird. I wouldn't really normally make a color scheme like this, but I think it looks pretty cool. So moving right along, here is my next Nova color scheme. This is, oh, by the way, this is the Stinger skin, Tenogen, Stinger helmet and Stinger skin. It looks pretty cool. I like it. This one I'm using the Lamia helmet, another Tenogen. I think it's probably my favorite Nova helmet, but I do like how this one looks in conjunction with its skin. And I was getting a little bit tired of this helmet, so I used this one for the other color schemes. So this one is actually really, really basic. I'm using the Asuri skin. This is her deluxe skin. And this white comes from the classic saturated, and the rest of it is Orican gold. So this one is right there. This one is there. That one is there. And that one is there as well. So it's not very imaginative, but it works. This is my last Nova color scheme. I think this one is pretty cool as well. Again, the Stinger helmet and skin. Primary color is this gray in the Grenier pack. I've started loving the way Grenier stuff looks. If you notice, my list set is colored like Grenier type stuff. I use the Grenier pack to color my list set. So I've kind of taken a liking to how the Grenier color their things. So this is actually from the Daybreak. This color right here is why I actually bought the Daybreak color palette, which is a little bit weird and kind of stupid of me, but whatever. All for Fashion Frame, right? This teal here is in the Grenier pack, as well as this. It is the same color, and this gray is from Smoke Colors. So that is Nova Prime. Wow. 3 color schemes. Nyx, I don't actually have Nyx Prime, and I really need to farm for her. But as you can see, this is the good old maroon. I'm not really sure what that color is, as well as this green here from the classic pack, and a nice gray to complete the effect. I don't really play Nyx, but I think this looks pretty cool. Alright, Oberon. This is, again, the color palette, the same color palette as before, but I don't use that. I use this. This black, it's very similar to the Avara's, actually. This black is from Smoke Colors, the white is also from Smoke Colors, and then this teal is from the Orchid Pack, and all three of these teals are the same color. Alright, moving right along. We are getting close to being done. Thank the Lord. If anyone is still watching this, wow, you have the most patience ever. So this is Rhino. It's all gold, Palatine skin. This is his deluxe skin, if you didn't know. So, black. This is the same black. This gold is right here. This color is the same, and this is right next to it. Very, very basic, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's like a gold-plated Rhino, and I think that's pretty cool. So, SaRa Prime, another frame that I really should use but don't. This color scheme is a little bit weird. I believe this is a random one. This is the Grenier pack, so that's that color right there. The gray comes from here. This green is right in the center there, and that is right there, that green. And this little teal color is right there. So that's my first SaRa. This is my favorite SaRa though. And this is, again, another random one that just turned out really, really well. I believe this is Storm, yes. So here is this gray-blue kind of charcoal-y color. I really like it. It looks pretty awesome. This beige color is right there. The deep red is here. And then this yellow is the same for both of these. It's down in the bottom left corner. And I think it looks awesome. SaRa is a really cool looking frame. I'm not going to lie. I really like how she looks. Moving on though, Titania, newest Warframe. Here she is in all her glory. I went pretty basic here with a black and gold. So the black is all the way down there in smoke. This gray is in the smoke colors as well. This black is the same as that one. This gold is right there for a very yellow gold color. I don't know. I kind of like this bright yellow. It's pretty cool. I mean, obviously you could switch it for this if you wanted to, but I don't know. It looks kind of white. I don't know. That kind of looks cool, but this bright yellow is pretty nice. I like it. Trinity Prime. Ooh, I like Trinity Prime. I like how she looks. So, what I'm doing here is I'm using the Strega helmet and the regular Trinity Prime body. I really like how this looks. It makes her look like a priest from, I don't know, like WoW or something. I don't know. But this is what I color my Eevee Trinity to look like. She kind of looks vampiric, which fits in with the energy vampire ability. This black is the classic saturated. This gray is from Smoke Colors. The purple pink is from the Twilight pack. This red is from the Fire pack. We haven't seen a color from the Fire pack yet. It's very bright. And this purple is again from the Twilight pack. And I think it just really makes her look awesome. I really like how this one looks. My next one is my Blessing. This one is very white and gold. Very light. Light priest-like from WoW, if you've ever seen that. I don't actually play WoW, but I've seen videos of it. So this is my rendition of a light priest from WoW. So this white gray is in the Smoke Palette. This white, again, in the Smoke Colors. This gold is from the Orchid Pack right there. Another gold from the Orchid Pack, and another gold from the Orchid Pack. So that's how she looks, and I think it looks awesome. Again, the Striga helmet with the regular Trinity Prime body looks absolutely amazing. Whoops. Valkyr, a frame that I do not play. Again, the good old-fashioned maroon, green, white color combo. So this white is from the smoke colors. You can also switch it with this white here. This one is just a little bit brighter. And actually, I guess I should talk about why I used this so much. At first, I just really liked the color combo. It was actually a random one. I did actually find it on my Equinox. So that those Equinox colors were from random. And it took random colors from the classic pack, which is very uncommon. It doesn't really do that. And so it made like these colors together. And what I really liked about it was not only did it look good, but it used colors from the color palette that everyone starts out with. So you don't have to look terrible when you start the game. You can use this color palette, which I really, really like. So this is from the classic right there. This green, again, from the classic. A black, just to make it look a little bit better. From Fire, for some reason. You can also do the smoke colors black here. It's the same color. And this maroon color from the classic pack. So that's Valkyr for you. Vabin Prime. Love how this Vabin looks. I love it. Again, from the smoke colors. It's probably that or Oricon is my most favorite color palette. These two right here are 90% of all the colors that I use, pretty much. maybe including the Grenier palette. But this white, again, smoke colors. The black, smoke colors. This teal is the teal that I used for my Mirage and my Frost in the Dojo palette, and this teal is the same as that one. So that is Vabin Prime. I think he looks awesome. Moving right along, we only have 3 left. Volt Prime. I love, love, love how this Volt Prime looks. It's absolutely awesome. This is actually my favorite looking frame right now. I'm using the Grax helmet and skin. It is Tenogen, so if you want to get these, you're going to have to buy the Grax skin for real money, but it's definitely well worth it. So, this black is from the smoke colors. This lighter gray is actually from Grenier here. It's almost black, but not quite. And then we have an even lighter gray, from the smoke colors. This is the default color on this Grax skin. So, and there's actually no equivalent to this color in any of the palettes, at least that I have found. Otherwise, I would tell you. But as far as I know, you can only get this kind of bronze color from this skin itself, the default colors. And then we have this kind of yellowy, not yellowy, but I tried to emulate this bronze, brass color with this from the Grenier pack. And I absolutely love how this looks. It looks absolutely awesome. Let's ignore that one. And this is my other Volt skin, or color palette. I'm using the Volt Arrestor helmet, which is Tenogen as well. This is also a very awesome looking helmet. I really, really like it. And then this is the good old fashioned color palette here. I think you know the drill by now. So, that is Volt. We only have a few left, and these two are not very good looking. Here is Wukong. I tried to make him with like gold and purple because that's signs of royalty, and I think Wukong is like a prince in Chinese mythology. It didn't work out too well. It's not terrible, I guess, but I don't use Wukong, so I'm not too bothered. This purple is from the Twilight. This gold is from the Oricon. This gray is smoke colors, as well as this black. and the purple is again from the Twilight. Now we only have one left. Zephyr. I don't use Zephyr, so this is very, very basic. All white and red. This red is red, white, and blue. You can also use classic saturated red. It's the same exact thing. And then this white is from the red, white, and blue. Bam. There's Zephyr for you. And that's it, actually. That's all we got. That's all of my frames. Holy crap. So, whew, that was a lot of talking, and a lot of crap. So you can probably like just skip forward to each Warframe. If you want to copy the color scheme, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, there you have it. Hope that answers your question, Sahu, SaRa, Nunnaqi, El Bay. That's a long name. I like it though. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but hopefully it's War Within. Alright, see you guys.